Hey, what's up guys, Damian here, and I've been working very diligently within the past week to bring you my top 10 list regarding the types of noob players and playstyles we've seen in Battlefield games. I've excluded campers, boosters and cheaters because they are common in all shooter games. I'll do a countdown starting with the least important down to the noobiest of all. In at number 10 we have the knife commandos, noobs who are running around equipped with a knife thinking they are stealthy little ninjas and try to slaughter the entire enemy team and do no good for their team. This playstyle was seen mostly in Battlefield 3, from dumb kids using the recon class with a radio beacon so that they can respawn on it all the time and annoy the other team, but of course they always go negative since this is a shooter game and whoever brings a knife to a gunfight usually dies. Later in Battlefield 4 the counter knife mechanic was added into the game, which gave those noobs a taste of their own medicine and discouraged them from using this playstyle again. That's why it's the last on the list. In at number 9 we have the team switchers. These are the noobs that switch teams after getting owned without trying to get payback on their killer because they are cowards or accept that they've been outplayed, and team switching happens in every single game. That's actually bad for both teams because the enemy team is one guy short and your team now has one more noob. It's okay to switch before entering a game or to be with friends, but not okay just to get an easy win. I also did a separate video about the team switcher type of noob in which I showed an example. In at number 8 we have the explosive experts, noobs that mostly play the support or enforcer class and primarily use explosive instead of their guns unless the enemy is danger close. On big maps they lay C4 road traps for vehicles, and in small maps they spam grenades or plant claymores. This is the saddest type of noob on this list because they can't play with any weapon or vehicle type. There are also the noob tuber engineers as well that enjoy using rocket launchers against infantry, which is just as pathetic, and people like them have no place in shooter games and they should just quit. At number 7 we have the clan stackers. Who are they? A small group of noobs who need each other in order to play and can be easily detected from the similar tag they have next to their names. Now there is nothing wrong in playing together with others, but it's unfair to have people who communicate against random people who are just playing casually in a public server. If you think your clan is good, then go challenge other clans and don't go up against casual players like lifeless nerds. Some of them though don't even go by themselves in a server because they know that they are incapable to play without the help of their clanmates, and most of the clan leaders out there are insignificant losers in real life who desperately wanna be in control of something and to have people following them. Oh, I don't know about you, but to me clan stackers is my favorite noob type to pawn, and it's so satisfying to see that massive rage quit at the end of the round. Number 6 goes to easy gun abusers. These are the noobs that play with guns that hardly require skill to use, such as M16s, M416s, Ace-23s, etc. That's because they cannot compensate for the recoil of harder guns like battle rifles and certainly can't use sniper rifles. Now guns like the ones I've mentioned are not considered overpowered, but they are, like I said, easy guns to use, and easy guns attract bad players. It's okay to have a few hundred kills with those, but the players I'm talking about have thousands, if not tens of thousands, and don't use anything else. The fun thing is that they think of themselves as pros when they get good scores with those guns, but a true Battlefield gamer can use all guns and get high results. In at number 5 we have the sniper tryhards, noobs who've seen cool sniping montages on the internet and try hard to do the same. They suffer from the same syndrome as the easy gun abusers, but with sniper rifles. These are the noobs that play the recon class on every map, every game mode, and the dumbest of them even go in vehicles as a sniper. I mean, seriously. They don't care about helping others, they don't care if there are many snipers on the team. They will still run as a sniper, and quite often we see full squads of noob snipers either going on a quick scoping adventure or trying to do long range sniping, and of course they waste all their ammo and never hit anything. In at number 4 we have the bad sports, the noobs who just suck at playing the game and always complain when they die. They blame lag, they blame their team, they blame the enemy team. In other words, they blame the entire universe but never themselves, and they think they are perfect but they're not. Afterwards they go into the forums yelling and screaming about how unfair their life was, about certain guns being overpowered just because they were dying a lot by them, and they simply wanna make the game noob friendly. They are just miserable kids with big egos, tiny little brains, and deserve to be slapped in the face. In at number 3 we have the blind rushers. This is a serious one. These are the noobs that just rush to capture the objective, ignoring anything else. They just go in all by themselves without changing their surroundings, and they usually fail. They don't understand the flow of combat, they never take cover, and pretty much they help the enemy team by giving them easy kills. If they do somehow manage to capture the objective, they'll never defend it and run straight to the next one. This is the most common type of noob. There are always people like them in every game, racking up deaths, doing more harm than good for their team, and their greatest impact is on rush game mode. This is the type of noob that nobody likes playing with and everybody loves playing against. This playstyle is part of their psychology and we can't do anything to help it. They're just dumb, and if they are also sniper tryhards, you got a major noob right there. In at number 2 we have the vehicle horse, tank horse, heli horse, jet horse. These are noobs that only use vehicles because they suck at playing as infantry. They won't go anywhere without a vehicle and are patient enough to wait forever at the base for the vehicle of choice to respawn. They are by far the biggest cowards on the list because when the next map on the rotation is infantry centric, they leave the server because they know they can't play as infantry and go searching for games that run vehicle maps. Very sad creatures. Now we've mentioned many types of noob, but when it comes to sucking, the top noob time beats everything else, no problem. There are even worse than cheaters. Now you're probably wondering, what can possibly be worse than a cheater? Well guys, the answer is the bad administrator, also known as badmin or madmin. Disgusting noobs that need their own private server in order to play and ruin the game for everyone else who unknowingly joined the server. Now, when you come across a cheater who is using aimbots and stuff, you immediately know he's cheating because your entire team is being massacred by just one guy. But you never know with the badmin, you can get kicked, banned or switched at any given moment by some rich fucking kid who pays to win, and it's basically legitimate cheating if that makes any sense. Badmins are also closely related to vehicle horse, the helicopter syndrome in most cases. When you see server rules like no stingers or heli for admin when online, obviously the admin is a heli war. No C4 means tank war, and some of them even go further, adding in a no RPG rule, which just proves they were being owned by those weapons, and that shows how bad they suck even with vehicles. That's not all though, some of them play only specific maps, or just one map to be exact. If you see servers run only vehicle centric maps, my advice to you is do not enter. Personally, I've never been an admin because I'm perfectly capable of playing the game and I don't need my own server. So there you have it. In the land of noobs, the madmin rules. Do you agree with this list? Leave your comments down below. Sweet, sweet, boom!